Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dark Souls 3, The Fire Fades. My name is Brian, your host and commentator, and we're doing the Dreg Heap right now. I'm going to note a couple of things. Lapp is now down here instead of up there. And he does this, he appears here after you leave and travel back to this location a couple times. So you can, get a couple of homeward boners or use your coiled sword boner fragment and just travel back to this bonfire a few times and he appears here. I did that because I went back and forth between Firelink Shrine and stuff. Of course my heater would kick on. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to him.
Perfect timing. You remember that treasure? In the thick of the poison swamp. Well, I fetched it for you. As promised. Oh, it was only a hop and a skip. I needed a rest from old Nan over there. Here, go ahead. It's yours. Maybe it'll help you with that solemn duty of yours.
Maybe.
This really is a Dreg Heap at the world's end.
Yeah, it is.
Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the ringed city rests below it all. This really...
Alright, I think that's all he says. Okay, so we nabbed that. I'll show you where to get that too if he hasn't appeared there yet for you. Over here there's an item. Some black fire bombs and all those guys. They're not really worth fighting though. We have a bunch of goodie grabbing to do, so, priorities. Let's see. Let's go over here first. Yeah, we'll nab this. Look out for this angel. Now, something I forgot to mention last episode, there are summoners, which is that weird, goofy-looking thing that we killed. Maybe you remember it, maybe you don't. I don't know. I'll show you what they look like again, though, in this episode. Owie. This guy's just lighting me up. I'm gonna go over here and grab this. Twinkling Titanite. Oh, man, I hope my heater turns off. Alright. So we got that all situated. Grab those two. There's a couple more items. I think we're gonna kill this angel though before we take care of those goodies. Make things a little easier on ourselves. Let's see, we'll drop down here. Oh man. I think there's a guy in here too. Yep, there he is. Nice try, but your ambush failed. Alright, I gotta gather my bearings. Figure out how we're gonna do this. Ember. Alright. Grab that. Oh boy. Let's head on over here. Get your Titanite chunk. I don't know how that didn't hit me. I guess we can go down here right now. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's trapped in the... What you doing up there? You're sliding around on nothing. Alright, well, I'm going to hope this guy doesn't get me because I'm going to make a run for it here. We're going for the... What is this, the double door shield or something? Yeah, the giant door shield. It's a pretty crazy weapon. Just two giant shields to whoop people with. This guy's still not here. That's good. Alright, we got that. Oh, there's one more item. It's part of the pyromancer set. Kind of did this in a weird reverse order, but that's fine. That is A-okay. Let's get a Titanite chunk off of that guy. The angel does attack enemies, and there we go. The heater's turned off, finally. There's a couple of dudes hanging out behind here. This is where we're going to get that piece of armor. Got a heal. I don't know where that... I guess that other one went off the ledge. I won't complain. Desert Pyromancer Garb. Oh, there he is. Thank you for giving me some breathing room. I really appreciate it. Everything. That's that's everything though in this little section here. This little nook. Now we can make a break for it over this way. Oh, jeez. All right, from here, go ahead and walk on down here and grab this item. Don't be an idiot like your buddy Brian here and miss your jump and fall down below. In fact, just drop down from right here, not from where I do. You'll see what I mean in a second. Anyways, there you go. Oh man, I fucked that jump up. At least I don't take any damage. Alright, we're gonna have to go back and get that later. I jumped way too early. But there's a second angel in this section, so beware. Oh man, see it's doing its curse move. You can head up along the right wall, or you can head up along the left. I think the left's a bit easier. The right has, I think it's a bit more open, and it has quite a few more enemies. The left, I think, gives you a bit more cover than the right side does. I'm just gonna take the poison. I don't find it too much of a hassle to deal with, so you know, just grab this Titanite chunk, and then the heater kicks on again. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I wonder if I'll be able to edit that out without, you know, too much fuckery with the audio. Just keep hugging the wall. Oh man, that was a close one. I could probably pop an ember, but I don't know. All right, this is gonna get us out of the line of sight. Beware, there's a big guy over here. We're gonna take care of him just on his own. Now that we have a little bit of, you know, now that we can, we're not being bugged by some angel shooting rays of light at us. This guy almost got me, jeez. Should equip my silver covetous. Or my covetous silver. Oh, silver serpent ring. Cause you get a good like 1,500 extra souls off these guys. There we go, man. I should probably equip the. Here, let's put this. I'm down to four Estus flasks now. Jeez. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's rough. All right, we killed that guy. Ooh, I should have grabbed this before I healed. Sorry, let's see. Herald Curved Greatsword. We'll go back up here. Alright, here we go. You know, I didn't check to see if... Okay, cool. I was like, you know, I didn't check to see if the audio was linked up to my my mic. So usually I check that to see if, you know, to make sure the input device or whatever is the mic stand. I didn't do that this time. That was a silly move. I should have made sure, but it's good. It is, so don't worry. Got ourselves a homeward bone up here. A boner. Can use that to trigger Lapp's little thing. His little boner. His little thing. Took care of all that. Okay, good. Let's head back here into the swamp. Now what we're going to want to do is just head right on up here. Don't worry about all that stuff down there. We'll get that later. This angel's really bugging us. It's really bugging me. It's bugging me at least, so I want to take care of it. Titanite chunk right there. Oh shit. It spotted us. You might want to wait to grab that. I don't know. Perhaps it won't spot you as easily. Oh geez. See, when it does its curse move right there, that's like an AoE that'll do a curse effect on you. It's a good time to make your run. Make a run for it or whatever. Make your little dash. All right, let's hop onto this branch now after being on these rooftops. Just trot along here. We have ourselves a summoner. One of these guys. Remember we came in contact with one of these dudes last episode. We're going to go ahead and kill him, and that's going to take care of the angel. So get you 2 twinkling Titanites as well. That's good. I should unequip this. This isn't doing... You know what? Yeah, let's do that. How about that? That sounds good to me. Okay, we took care of all that. Angel's down, so that makes things a bit easier. Quite a bit easier. I guess we're free to, yeah, you know what, fuck it. Let's grab everything here in the swamp next. A few things scattered about. A really nice ring that I'm definitely going to use. Let's go over here. Try not to get poisoned. We'll grab that stuff in the middle on the way back up. Got ourselves another big guy over here. And I'm not talking about this guy. I'm talking about this guy. You guys are like, Brian, that's not a big guy. I'm like, you're right. Ooh, ouch. Gotta be careful. Down to 3. I'm trying to get this all in the, you know, like one run where I don't have to visit the bonfire again. Ooh. Oh, okay, cool. I knocked him out of that. Yeah, I seem to be able to kind of stagger them after, you know, 2 or 3 hits or so. They're not too bad to stagger. You gonna drop anything for me? No. Why would you? Okay, we got a goodie over here. This is the area actually where that Titanite slab would have been if Lapp didn't get it for you. So I'll show you where that's at. Large soul of a weary warrior. Cut my way through these guys. You know, I'll kill you just for good measure. Oh, we got another guy. We got a wise guy over here. So at the end of this tunnel is where it's where an item is. You can see there's a dead fat guy there, and then there's a corpse over there that would have the Titanite slab on it. So that's where you'd grab that. Got another big guy walking around. I do want to take him out, though. He's worth a good amount of souls, but I think I might wait on that a little bit. Let's chomp on one of these. All right. How do I want to do this now? And we'll just run over here. Oh. And we'll shoot on up here. This is where we're going to get a gnarly ring, the Ring of Favor +3. This is going to replace my shackle. So I won't need the shackle anymore, really. This Ring of Favor, it's basically going to give me enough boost. Or the chain, sorry, the prisoner's chain. See, it keeps my weight ratio at 69.2 per... So it keeps it below 70%. I'm only going to lose 4 HP when I equip it. And I'm going to gain 15 stamina. So, and I'm not going to take the extra damage, you know. So we're going Ring of Favor +3. It's going to replace that prisoner's chain. Still have the good roll, everything. It's nice. I like it. So that's good. That's a good upgrade for my character, my build that I have going on. I'm going to grab these. And as much as I really want to plunge tag those guys, I don't think I will. So we have that item, we have that item, and then we have, yeah, we have like 3 items over there. There's the big guy. There he is. I'm trying not to aggro him. I want to quite aggro him. I don't want to aggro him quite yet. Not quite aggro him. I ain't trying to quite aggro you. And I don't think I did. Okay, cool. So we'll scoot on over here. A couple of guys in here guarding this this goodie. Let's go ahead and grab it. Purple moss clumps. In case you need. I thought there was a bundle of purple moss clumps around here somewhere. In case you didn't have any. Desert pyromancer gloves, another piece of that armor set. We'll go on over here. And now that I have those extra 4 poison curing moss clumps, I'm just gonna, I don't even care. I'm gonna run around in here all willy-nilly, and I'll use one. Get rid of that shit. Okay, I think that's everything that we can get in this like first section of this large swamp area. We still have those 2 other items over there. We have a big guy. Yeah, I'm gonna fight him. I want to. He's worth a good amount of souls. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna tango. Oh, whiff. Should have used my deep protection before this. I always forget to. Damn it. He did like the one move that would have got him out of all that shit. You know, I'm going to use it right now just for the hell of it. Woo-wee. And I'm going to heal too. I think I can use an ember for... So I do have like one more heal than it looks, than it would at first appear. Large soul of a weary warrior. And then we'll get the item that's around all these guys. What are you guys doing? Why are you just... Just like mushroom fungus monster party or something, and if it is, why wasn't I invited? Sounds like something I would have enjoyed. Loincloth. Alright, cool. Cool. We're good. We're doing good. We are doing good. I'm going to let my poison calm down a little bit as I review the area. And I think, because I think we're done here. We do still have an NPC to fight, so I don't really know how that's going to go. Get really low on health. You can knock the NPC down, though, and it kills her. Like, it's not... I don't know. Fuck it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I've come this far. I'll just have to edit if I die, and that way I'll be able to have like 15 Estus flasks. Well, I'll probably end up using a couple on my way out, but you know, I'll have a bunch of Estus flasks to use against this NPC and to clear this last part of the swamp. All right, a couple of these guys up here, so be ready for that. There's our NPC. She has two of these guys with her, two of these bozos. So yeah, you're going to want to look out. You're going to want to drag them forward. That bastard almost got me. Alright, so I'm going to try and push her off the edge. She has two Estus flasks too, so keep that in mind. Oh, there we go. She just did it for me. Yeah. Now, I think the poison will eventually kill her. I'm not sure. I'm going to wait and see if I start seeing some damage. Although I don't think that's going to happen unless I'm locked on and I can't. Well, I'm not going down there, that's for sure. I think she'll die eventually, though. We'll have to see. So we grab the item up along here. There's another one now, right here at the end. Now, that angel from before is going to be pelting us with light rays, so we're going to have to make kind of a dash here. There's one item off to the side. I can't remember what it is. You know what? I think I'm going to get my... Let's get the Ember handy. She's still running around down there? Sucks because, you know, killing her would give me an Estus flask. Maybe I should have softened her up a little bit before I knocked her down. Or before she rolled down. I don't even know where she's at now at this point. Or did she die? Did I not? Well, I would have gotten Estus flask. Alright, well, I'm wasting time here, so fuck it. Let's continue on. I'll have to come back and kill her, I guess. Okay, time for another silly little jump cut, because I don't know how to fucking play this game, I guess. After doing some further investigation, it turned out that Pyromancer Zoe did not die when she went down there, so I went down there and confronted her and then died because I only had one Estus flask, which was stupid, and I knew that, but I was like, you know what? I got all ballsy about it. But yeah, use your thrust attacks on her. You can kind of catch her in this, like, chain of rolls somewhat. Something else I want to note, she has two Estus flasks. I don't know if I noted that, I can't remember, during the initial fight, but she has two Estus flasks, so if you can get her to run out of those, then that's not too bad. She does also drop an item, so keep that in mind. I think right here, yeah, I'm able to get her to use both of them. So that was pretty gnarly. She was at like half health when she used that second one. I was like, ooh, money! I was excited. I was mad at this bitch. She killed me down there. And I knew that would happen. She had two Estus flasks, and I only had one, and I'm fighting in a swamp. There's other enemies running around, being all goofy and shit. But yeah, just kind of take your time with her. She's thrust attack's pretty good against her. So that's why I plug her a lot. I just get in there for a nice little stab, nice little tickle. Eventually I take out all her health though. But that's and just kind of stay out of range of that. She usually does two swings on that. Not entirely, but she usually does. Anyways, once you kill her though, you'll get your pyromancy, and yeah, we'll continue on with this episode. I don't know if I'll do that off camera or what. Get this ember ready though. Ooh, I almost fucked that up. That would have sucked if I would have fell. And then I almost just missed the item. Yeah, the item's behind you. I thought it was at the end of the branch, so don't... Yeah, grab the item. Twinkling Titanite. Nothing too special, so... If you want to avoid it to get to the bonfire, that's an option. You're like, I just kind of want to get to the bonfire at this point. And be like, all right, well, I'm going to avoid that. Oh, man. Woo-wee. All right, that was a close one. That's all there is up there, so go ahead and drop down. And then we're going to scoot on down here. We want to kill that channeler, that summoner that's in charge of this angel here. He's just right down here. The bonfire is where that text was that said drop down. This is the only enemy, I think, down here, though, so... And they don't really attack back. You might want to wait. It's kind of hard. I don't really... I guess it's not too hard to get back up here, but here it is right here. Oh, I missed those first two, but that's going to clear the angel from that section. That's going to be nice. 2 twinkling Titanites. And an Ember. Now, alternatively, you can kind of jump off the ledge there and land there to clear the angel early and actually access this bonfire early, but... I guess, yeah, you can get to the bonfire from here, but I just wanted to do this before the bonfire. Make things easy. A little smoother. Like I said, I'm trying to do all this in one run, and I pretty much did except kill that pyromancer. But I don't know, I'll have to look into that. We'll see. I'm going to have to go back and look into that. That takes care of that angel. No more rays of light getting blasted at us. You can snag this item right here. Divine Blessing, that's pretty nice. And then I still got to get that item there, so... It's just a Titanite scale, nothing crazy cool. Nothing you have to worry about too much. Alrighty, so drop on down here. Another little jump cut after I took care of everything. This is how we're going to activate the bonfire. Just drop on down here. There is a ledge, as I mentioned earlier, that can kind of get you to this bonfire quicker, but this is the safe route that doesn't require a death jump. It's what it is. It's a death jump. You just gotta kind of land on the branch, hope you make it. It's definitely easier to do once the angel's gone after killing those summoners. But restore your ember. You have 2 NPC options here. Well, you can get them both if you want. I wouldn't recommend that, though, because that gives this boss a buttload of of HP, so... I would not recommend that. I go with Lapp instead of Slave Knight Gale because I don't know. We already used him. You know, we used Gale, and I feel like I want to show off a new NPC. You know, summon. So since I'm only taking one, like I said, this dude gets a buttload of HP. I did it on my practice playthrough, and I was like, wow, this boss fight's taking way too long. I'm definitely not going to do that. But go ahead and trot your way up to this little ledge here where Slave Knight Gale is pointing down, and you'll drop on down there. Nice long drop, and as soon as I hit the floor, I pop my deep protection. Should have dropped with my talisman equipped. Something else you'll notice, I have a axe instead of my usual Astora straight sword. I gave it the dark enchantment. You know, I switched it from fire to dark. I used the dark gem on it because I have a faith build. You know, to a little bit of a faith build, somewhat of a faith build, but you know, so it adds damage. And these guys have resistance and immunity against like everything, dude. So I don't know, everything but I think dark, bleed, and for some reason black knight weapons. Not sure why. I mean, I get it, though. I've been smacked around a few times by those Black Knight weapons, so they do hurt. I kind of get it, but, yeah. The Demon in Pain and the Demon from Below. Now, there's, to my understanding, there's 2 different variants to the second phase of this boss fight. And the second phase definitely has a lot of HP. You have to take out both of them in order to get to that second phase, though, so keep that in mind. It's not like an Ornstein and Smo ordeal from Dark Souls 1, where you can just focus on one, take him out, and the other one's going to get full HP and absorb his shit, and, you know, phase 2, here we go. This one, you got to take them both out, and it kind of depends on which one's left second. I take out the Demon from Below first. I think, also to my understanding, I'm not super sure about all this, but the Demon from Below second phase is a little bit easier than the Demon in Pain. I don't know, I didn't really, I did the Demon in Pain both times, both on my practice playthrough and on this one, so whatever, I don't know, because it was what I was familiar with. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do this one. They have like 1 or 2 slightly different attacks, and I think the Demon from Below second phase has a little bit of a slower build-up or something to it. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, Lapp does a pretty good job, or any NPC does a good job of distracting them. They kind of just whack you around a little bit at first. They don't do too much until their second phase. That's when they bust out their crazy shit. Just kind of slap you around and stuff, and you do some slashing and dodging and stuff, and catch this guy. Now, I did figure out, like, I don't know, I think it's better to just kind of wail on him when he's stunned like that, because you can put out about, I don't know, 3 times the amount of damage, I want to say, than you do with that. At least I could. I don't know, maybe your build's better than mine for this fight. These guys, I think, have immunity to fire, too, so keep that in mind. This fire's a common, you know, big one. It's one of the big ones. I'm just running around with 72,000 souls. That's a whole level there. But I wanted to keep going. Make sure you get away from him when he's getting up for his second phase, because he's going to do a little bit of an explosion. And wait for it. There it is. So, yeah. Look out for that shit. No need to stand next to him and get hit by it. This guy has a few attacks. He has that gnarly one right there that takes out, what, a third of my health bar, like 40%. He has the swooping attack from the top, and he leaves fire behind that can damage you, so keep that in mind. Some of his attacks will do that. Now, he also has, he has, like, kind of, in a way, projectiles. Like, he'll spit up some fireballs into the air that'll rain down upon you, and that's his really devastating one. That can deal a lot of damage, so look out for that one. He also has these 2, right here, actually. This is it. You can leave these 2 fireballs, you know, they'll kind of float up and then start pelting you with their little ranged attacks. They're focused on Lapp, so that's good. And this is the one where he shoots the fireballs up into the air and then they come crashing down. This one can, if you get kind of chained into it and hit by multiple balls, it can really ruin your day. Just keep that in mind. I don't know what I was thinking. I just stood there. And I was like, oh, see, that was like half my health right there. Jeez. But just keep whacking away at him. You don't do a lot of damage. Look at how much damage I do. Like, it's not a lot. It takes quite a few hits. But like I said, it's not that hard of a fight. It's not like Nameless King tier type of shit. That dude's quick. He deals so much damage. I don't know. But this is just kind of, it's just a wail fest. You just keep wailing on him. Just whack, whack, whack. These guys can grab you. I only had him do it once. So I wasn't too... See, I do this right here. I think this might be the last time I took advantage of the little stun attack. I think from here on out, I just kind of wail on him when he's in that position. There's that grab attack. Just throws you across the room, takes like a third of your health. Not too devastating, but, you know, probably should use an Estus Flask after it, especially because you're far away, so it gives you a good chance to get back up to full health before you charge in. Like the crazy motherfucker that you are. I think that might be it. I can't think of too many other attacks. He does kind of have that swiping attack where he kind of dashes forward and swipes a few times. Might be able to combo you in that. You got to look out. There's that double fireball one. There is a point where I switched to my Astora straight sword because I'm like, fuck it. Let's see how much. I'm already doing shit for damage. Let's see how much this will do. Turns out that the deep axe does more damage, or not the deep. The dark brigand axe does more damage. So. I should have stuck with it, but, you know, I'm more comfortable with the Stora Straight Swords moveset. I think it attacks faster, so maybe I do get an extra hit in there every, like, 10 hits or something that equals out everything damage-wise. Maybe it doesn't use quite as much stamina for the attacks. I don't know. But I felt more comfortable with it, so I just kind of stick with it, and you can see I have it out now. I just kind of stick with it for the rest of the fight, because this guy's at a quarter of his health, you know, so I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to risk dying in the menus because I want to pull out that battle axe again. I'm like, I got this. We're going to end this. The straight sword was like, come on, Brian, let me out. And I'm like, oh, man, he wants out. Sorry, deep battle axe. And he's like, or dark battle axe, dark brigand axe. I think it's the brigand axe. I don't know. I can't remember. He's like, come on, put that fool away. He's secondary. And I'm like, you're right. You want a taste of this demon prince? You got it. He's going to get his little bit in here. And yeah. Ooh, man. Do I heal up? Yeah, I used my last. Oh, no, I have oh, I was at 3. I thought I was at 1. But yeah, don't get greedy if you get him down, you know, to low health. Just finish him off, man. Make sure you equip that silver serpent ring, too. Give them extra souls. You're going to have enough for, like, 3 levels after that. It's going to be a ton of souls. It's almost 3. I think I had enough for 2 levels, and, like, I got, like, 3/4 of the way to that 3rd level or something. It was something like that. I only needed... I think like 15,000 souls or something. But grab this envoy banner here because this is we're gonna use another banner. Here we have this like Firelink Shrine looking thing from Dark Souls 1 where, Kath was hanging out at. Or not Kath. Or was it Kath? No, Darkstalker Kath. Fuck, I can't remember the other guy's name. But from Dark Souls 1, the guy, the primordial serpent. Someone put his name in the comment. I'm drawing a blank real bad right now. I'm probably going to think of it too. Like afterwards, I'm going to be like, damn. But yeah, here we go. Raise that banner. We're going to get our nice little demon creature escort service. I don't know. This is how we get around in Dark Souls. Apparently, these guys roll up and they're like, "Heard you need to go somewhere. That's a pretty banner." And I'm like, "Thanks." I had to fight like basically 3 demons to get it. But yeah, that's going to clear out the Dreg Heap. We took care of the only NPC in there. She's not an invader. I made a little note of that because I'm like, I think they give you... So she's not an invader, but it's the only NPC enemy that we're going to have to deal with in the Dreg Heap. We grabbed all the items too. We will be coming back to see the Stone Hump Dag at the end because I think she gives you... You can get her ashes at the end of that. You can kill her and get her ashes too, but you can get her ashes at the end of that. And give that to the handmaiden. If I don't know, if you even care at that point. But, we'll do that at the end of the Ring City DLC. And here we are, arriving at the Ring City. As soon as you turn around, boom, Titanite scale. Right behind you. If that's your thing, if you like dragons and dragon weapons and shit, there you go. Here's a cool view of the city down below. Got a really nice view of the whole place, actually. So there's some more right there. There's a tower off in the distance, and there it is, the Ring City. It looks like something's on that platform over there. I don't know. So yeah, just make your way down here. There's no enemies before the bonfire, and that's the only item you're going to get before the bonfire. There is an NPC off here to the left, but I'm saving that for next episode when we're actually going through the Ring City DLC. Or the Ring City part of the DLC, that is. I'm going to start off talking to that NPC. But here you go. This is the bonfire. I go and level up off camera. I think I put all 3 points into health. So I'm trying to get that up to 40 now that stamina's max. So anyways... That's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for watching. My name is Brian, and hopefully I'll see you in the Ringed City.